Nova Scotia, Canada's ocean playground. And on the water, sand, grass, and rocks, play is exactly what we do. For us, play is a way of life. Any way we can find it. We skate the ice, sail the waters, we run the land. We love to play. Yeah, we're pretty good at it too. So when we gather at the same place Nova Scotians have gathered for decades, we aren't just watching a game, we're celebrating our spirit for sport. We are the Halifax Wanderers, playing on the rugged landscape that shapes us. This is our home, and this is our team. Let's go Wanderers.
This week, check out our sale for the Canada Youth Cup. We have lots of different options, from t-shirts to long-sleeve shirts to hoodies. This is one of Canada's premier national showcases and an event people look forward to every year. Get yours today.
I'm just copying over the rosters because they didn't have extra game sheets. So I'll let you know when I'm ready to go. I just got to get these rosters copied over. Maybe they napped during the day just to... No, they're going to drive right... I don't know what they do. Go! Go, OSU!
Joining you in progress here of this U17 boys bronze medal game between OSU and the PEI U17 side. Just underway, playing into the 4th minute here, no score early on. OSU wearing the white kits with the blue trim, and PEI wearing, I'd say familiar red, because the PEI team had on red earlier, but for me, a green and white has always been PEI in my mind. But PEI, the U17 boys, wearing the red kits with the white trim. And a bronze medal on the line here this afternoon. Second last game after this tremendous event. Wickwire Field, the host. It's been a pretty beautiful day. It started out a little cloudy and humid, but it's cleared off. Bright sunshine beaming down now on these two teams. Billy throws it in. There's a run down the line. Harrison Monroe. Stopped there. OSU now will try to come the other way. Matisse Tucci got stopped. And the ball will go out of play. Nice crowd on hand again here for this early evening affair between OSU and PEI. PEI, long ball back now. They'll just reorganize from the back line. Hudson Haltley. Now OSU looks to come on the attack. Nice ball off to the left. They'll make a run down the left wing. Pushing it forward, and the flag goes up, and a little in ahead of the play. So the offside call. Again, just underway into the 6th minute here from Wickwire Field on the campus of Dalhousie University in beautiful Halifax, Nova Scotia, home of the Donair. Yes, the Donair is the official food of Halifax. If you've never tried one, you should. You'll either love it or be very confused, but it's quite good. So again, these two teams just kind of feeling each other out here in the early stages. The ball dangerously in front of the goal, but it'll be cleared away calmly by Billy. OSU quickly jumping onto that ball. Matisse Tucci being pushed off by Babili. And again, the flag will turn the ball over to PEI. Long ball down the pitch. Headed down. And that'll just roll back calmly to the keeper. OSU looking to come on the attack again on this near side. Nice ball forward. Taken nicely there by Tarek Ibrahim. Ibrahim now looking to make a run. Puts on the brakes. Now a third defender comes over to help out. That's Babili. Ibrahim, couple of nice moves in traffic. Slides the ball over into the middle. OSU trying to get a chance from up high, but it's broken up, and PEI will transition the other way. Long ball forward now for Monroe. OSU pushes it forward. That's a good ball. Can they run onto it now? Trying to get there. Plays onside. Everything looks good. And OSU will touch it back. Looking to get set up on that far side. Some fancy footwork over there, and it ends up getting pushed out of bounds. Again, just early on in this match between OSU and PEI, playing into the 8th minute here in this first half. Play in the middle. OSU trying to make something happen. Bit of a stumble there. Can OSU take advantage now? This is Tucci. Got himself caught up in a little bit of traffic there. Ball pinballing around. PEI will slide it off to the right. OSU quickly in on that ball again. Neither of these teams giving the other much time and space. When someone gets a ball, there's somebody on top of them. There's an example of it right there with Cameron coming in quickly. OSU again. Some good work there, but PEI jump on that ball quickly. This is Monroe taking it wide and gets taken off that ball. Almost 9 minutes played here in this opening half. No score. Set piece now is a corner kick for PEI. Here's the corner kick. Curling in toward the front of the goal and punched away neatly there. Good job by the keeper in a crowd to punch that ball away. Aaron Newman had to be sharp on that cross. It was a nice low cross in tight to the crossbar and a lot of traffic in front. And again, I always marvel at how the keepers can find their way through traffic and get a track on the ball. And that's what you just saw there as it was punched away in the nick of time. PEI regroups to the back line. This could be a chance now. In the open, this is Ibrahim. Had to change direction just at the last minute as the PEI defense closed quarters on big number 29, Tariq Ibrahim. There's a ball in toward goal. No problem there for the PEI keeper. So some anxious moments there as Tariq Ibrahim looked to make some things happen. Now it's PEI once again. The U17 boys from the island making their way through traffic now across midfield. Could be some pushes that ball off to the right, looking for Abdul Dabbit. And then the ball, Bo Holly forces the play out of bounds. A reset. A lot of length on number 29, Ibrahim. You get anything up in the air, if there's any kind of jump towards it for headers, you would think that Ibrahim would have the advantage given his length. Throw in now for Babili. There's a nice through ball for McDonald. Nate McDonald trying to rush onto it, but Aaron Newman comes out and says, not at this particular time. Gobbles it up, slides it off to his right. That's a nice long ball forward. There's Ibrahim stomping it down to the turf, to the sideline. Neatly kept in there right along the sideline. Back it comes to Tucci. Tucci slides it cross. And then Nicholas Dew. Up into midfield one more time. Eng slides it left side, making a run here now, OSU. Taking it just outside the penalty area. Curling it inside. Ibrahim takes it off the chest, tried to settle it, and then it's cleared away. OSU has PEI just a little on the back foot right now, keeping possession in that third of the field. Good work there, far side. You see Ibrahim just waiting at the top of the box, hoping to get something towards him that he can charge onto, and that is a home run over the fence and into the trees. I think that's the first ball I've seen today actually clear the fence over on that far side. I can either say you're welcome or apologize to all the fans who are sitting within earshot of my play-by-play here at midfield. OSU working hard. Good work there in the middle by Owen Roger. Now it comes near side. Devin Cameron surveys. Nice little ball slid across the turf, but it ends up going onto the foot of Babili. Mo Babili, number 7 in red for PEI. He's kind of been all around the ball in the first 14 minutes or so of this half. Now on the far side, Henry Nguyen watches that ball slide out of play. Into the 14th minute here, first half of this U17 game, PEI and OSU playing for the bronze. An absolutely gorgeous night here at Wickwire Field. A little bit of a breeze, but nothing that would affect any kind of aerial game, you would think, for these two teams. Kind of pinball play there. Several players converging on the ball, trying to get a hold of it. And now back into the middle of the pitch it goes. Good ball forward now. PEI will run onto it. This is Babili. Kind of doing a stutter step, steps around one defender. Couldn't get around the third, though. And it's taken over there by Tucci now. Gets it up ahead. Tried to clear it in. That one off a defender. Ibrahim saw his teammate, thought he could get it to him. Not a bad idea by Tarek Ibrahim. Long throw forward off the noggin of Nate McDonald for PEI. Most of the play has been on this side of the pitch. For the most part, OSU has kept PEI hemmed up on the right side of the pitch. And now PEI trying to change that. Abdul Dabit tried to send it forward. Broken up there neatly, though. Nice little touch through. Broken up and sent all the way down the field by number 25, Frank McNutt. McNutt and Ibrahim, certainly two of the lengthier players on the pitch here this evening. Throw in, headed away there by McDonald for PEI. Sawyer Hebbs. Lead pass off to the left wing. Couple little touch passes here now for OSU, trying to get that possession game going. Nice ball forward, Tucci. Good touch there to settle it. Just couldn't get it to settle right at his feet. Running onto it there was Cameron. So again, as much as PEI tries to get that ball past the midfield stripe, OSU has brought their back line up quite far, and they've really shortened the field and are not really giving PEI much opportunity to get the ball down into the OSU side of the pitch. PEI's been down there a couple of times, but if we had a possession percentage and field percentage, I'd say the majority of it has been OSU and in this PEI end of the pitch. However, where it really matters on the scoreboard, it's 0-0. There's a good ball through, broken up neatly, though, by number 25, McNutt. That's a long header forward off of Monroe, trying to spring McDonald forward. McDonald now has Monroe. McDonald tumbles backwards. A 9.5 from the Russian judge, and play carries on. Into the 17th minute. That was the furthest that PEI has penetrated into the OSU zone in quite some time. And it looked good starting out. McDonald had Monroe to his left, and then the defender closing in on McDonald forced McDonald to lose his footing and go tumbling backwards. Now this ball in deep. PEI tried to cross it in. You could see Mo Babili taking a close look there, seeing if something might come out towards the top of the box to him. So after being hemmed up in their own end of the pitch for quite some time, a corner kick opportunity now. Set pieces always can be dangerous. It was a good one the last time. It was from the other side of the field, but this one from the far corner flag. Again, low, curling away. OSU did a nice job of getting a knee and then a foot on that to clear it away. Trying to get in there is Dabbitt. And then McDonald clears it back to Turner Albert. Into the middle, that looks to go off the right hand of the PEI player, called immediately by the fans and the referee. Into the 19th minute now, still no score. A chess match here between these two squads. Up to midfield. Now this could be something developing here. A run down the left. Ibrahim heading toward the front of the goal. Tucci on the other side. Back it comes up high. They'll try to get it into the middle. That goes off the back of Ibrahim. I don't think he knew where it was initially. And then PEI will just clear. That looks to be onside. Long ball. Out of nowhere, PEI now has the ball deep. This is Monroe. Monroe getting challenged there by Cameron. Good job by the defender, Cameron. Now Tucci. Little toe touch forward, tried to connect there with his teammate Roger, but PEI will gather and get it back to McNutt. McNutt up ahead for Turner Albert. Getting a touch there, Nguyen. Now forward. Again, Monroe trying to get a run in, but it rolls into the keeper. And no problem there for Aaron Newman. Got a tightly contested affair going here in this one into the 20th minute. Up to Ibrahim. They'll slide it across. Now they'll try the left side. Ibrahim again, you see him going for a jog there up the middle, being watched closely, being marked by McNutt. Now they'll try Tucci in deep to the corner, and a little too deep for Tucci. They had the right idea. They just led him a little too far, and actually the flag goes up, so that would have been for naught anyway. You can just see both Ibrahim 29 and Tucci 34. Whenever any kind of play starts to develop towards the PEI goal, they will make their way very quickly in towards that penalty box area. How many more headers can we get? One more. There's another one. I think that was 4 in a row. And the ball settles for PEI. On it now is Dabbit. Slides it across. Ball forward. Nice little turn there by Monroe. And again, good covering up on the defensive end there. Bo Hawley making the stop that time for OSU. Ball forward, now they'll try that left side again. It's a few times they've tried that left side. Tried to slide it through to the middle. That didn't work out. Dabbit watching closely defensively for PEI. They'll just work it back now and retreat. Keeping a close eye is Monroe for PEI, the lone PEI player that's in that deep. Trying to come over towards Tucci. Ethan Main tried to get it between the legs of Tucci, but Tucci's the one who puts the nice ball over onto the left side. Trying to make a run there. That was broken up. Now it's Dabbit over to the right side, pushed forward there by Nguyen. Long ball forward into a crowd. It's going to bounce. A couple players will run after it. PEI able to settle it there. Now the question is, can they work it over? Waiting for it there was Monroe as well as Dabbit. But again, you see OSU cover up and clear. And a tackle from behind, and they're going to call the foul on Ibrahim there as he came in and put the tackle on the PEI ball carrier from behind. PEI fans happy with it. OSU fans not so much. So it'll be Cohen, Turner, Albert settling here. Now this might look like a long way out, but we've seen free kicks taken from distance that have caused problems as it's curled into the box, and the keeper comes out to punch it away, and then had a 1v1 battle there with Harrison Monroe. And again, just solid effort from the keeper, Aaron Newman, very much keeping his wits about him in traffic. Into the 23rd minute now, still 0-0. Again, they'll try that left side. Dashing in there, trying to control it, but it goes out of play. PEI U17 and OSU U17. Bronze medal on the line. One more game after this one, and that will be the U17 boys gold medal affair. Look at Ibrahim in a phone booth turning. Almost made a pretty play, but then had the ball taken off of him. Here's Turner, or excuse me, this is Cameron now. Sends it forward, headed away. Ibrahim, bicycle kick attempt. Ibrahim going into his bag of tricks. Couldn't quite pull it off there, but not a bad attempt. If I tried one of those, they'd be bringing out the EHS immediately and putting me on the stretcher and getting the life flight. But that's what happens when you're 56 compared to a 17-year-old. I'm pretty sure I could have done that when I was 17, maybe. On a trampoline, perhaps. Ibrahim made the nice attempt, though. That would have been pretty had it worked. And now, into the 24th minute, they'll take the hydration break. I'll do the same. Step aside for a moment. This U17 boys bronze medal game 0-0 between PEI and OSU. Back in a moment. Teams back onto the pitch. Just over 25 minutes off the clock here in this opening half. 0-0 your score. Ottawa South United, OSU, and PEI yet to break the ice. Tarek Ibrahim has been around the ball a lot. He's had his chances here, number 29 in white and blue for OSU. That ball rolls in. No problem for the keeper. Ball bounces around, trying to get in there quickly was Maine. And it'll come over towards this near sideline. A couple of players come together. Working with it is Babili, trying to get around Cameron, and that one sent up towards the fans. So it'll be a throw-in for the lads from Prince Edward Island. Mo Babili. Waiting for his mates to get where he wants them. Throws it in, taken off the chest by Dabbit. Back to Babili. Babili tried to turn away from the defender. Ends up going out of play. And then it's sent right back in by Tucci. Ibrahim now watches his teammate try to work in on that ball. This is Doe. Back to Tucci. Nice little touch, give and go. Trying to work along the line was Nicholas Doe. And both players got tangled up and are slow to get up. Off the turf is Ethan Main and number 58, Nicholas Doe. A little slower to get up for OSU. Good to see Nicholas and as well as Ethan back up off the turf. If you think soccer isn't a physical game, come out and watch one live. Lots of good physical play in a competitive soccer match. So again, from an angle, but again, dangerous territory for a free kick. Sent in, couple of players there, including Ibrahim. It didn't get to him, though. OSU trying to settle it. They'll work it back, flipping it in. Ibrahim, again, tries to take it off the head, settle it down. And a couple of touches off the feet of PEI players, clears it out of harm's way. Turning right back with it now, OSU again. Trying to force the issue. Back it comes up high to Roger. He'll slide it off to the right to Tucci. Tucci in some traffic there, lost it. Now Babili. Babili takes a little shove from Roger. Roger in on that ball again, and PEI just can't get the ball forward right now. Good pressure by OSU. Ibrahim. Tucci tries to slide it. Ibrahim comes in. Sliding tackle attempt. And PEI still trying to work it out. That didn't work for Dabbit. Still, PEI that time, Nguyen slides it back to the keeper. That goes underneath the foot of McDonald, and OSU will jump on it again. They'll just settle it to the back line now, looking to get set up here. Couple of strides forward along the turf. Can Ibrahim run onto it? Tries to get around the tall McNutt. That's a lot of soccer player down there when you look at the height of 25, Frank McNutt for PEI, and 29, Tarek Ibrahim for Ottawa South United. So quite a few substitutions coming in now. So we've played almost 30 minutes of this first half. Now, if what I was told is correct, this will be 45-minute halves for the medal games. So they were playing 40, I believe, in the round robin, but 45 for the medal game. So that will be this one and our final game for the gold medal. Sent down towards midfield. PEI tried to make a run. And when I'm calling play-by-play, whether it's basketball, hockey, rugby, soccer, I can always, in my mind, kind of know which team is kind of dominating, because I know that my right side of my neck is a little more stiff than the left side because I've been looking more right. And that is an indication that OSU, Ottawa South United, really has had the majority of field position and possession so far, 31 minutes into this match. But again, where it matters on the scoreboard, it's 0-0. Just checking into the game now, Shergill tried to make a run onto it. He wears number 66, Aryan Shergill. So Ethan Main out, Kai Nurse in for PEI. Some more substitutions now. So number 11, Dexter Great into the game for OSU. Tristan St. Denis checks out. So substitutions the order of the day, especially when it's just been so hot and these teams have played a lot of soccer over the last few days. Zrana just checked into the game. He wears number 5 for OSU, but now here's Monroe. Harrison Monroe, he's been around the ball quite a bit offensively for PEI. He's still out there, wears number 9 in red. Here's Monroe in looking for it again, but OSU will just calmly settle it at their back line. We'll just take a couple of strides up the field. They'll push it ahead. OSU, nice ball through. Went off the ankle of an OSU player now. Can they run onto it? And PEI gets there, gets it to the keeper, and he'll just hammer it down the field as Ethan Gosels. We are still 0-0 in this bronze medal game. Thrown in, Nicholas Doe. It'll be a throw in. Devin Cameron. Headed away by PEI, ends up on the foot of an OSU player though. Sending it across was Rana. In traffic. OSU will pick it up, and they'll just go to the back line again. Regroup there. PEI in chase, including Nate McDonald. OSU, far side. Doe. Down the left. Couple of players heading in toward the front of the goal. Can they get it there? And it's cleared away as Nicholas Neitz cleared it away. Into the 34th minute. Still awaiting our first goal here in this bronze medal game. I want to remind you, if you check out the description section of the YouTube link and the YouTube broadcast, you will see a link to the, as we see that ball crossed in traffic. A couple of players went up high. It skimmed off the top of a couple of heads, but comes out to the other side where PEI will clear it away. Stepping into it there, that was Hawley. Trying to settle it now is Kelly. Torrin Kelly just to finish that thought, there's a link there where you can connect to the online store. So the link is there. Go on to the online store, take a look at the swag that's available, order yourself something. Easiest way to shop from the comfort of wherever you're watching the game. So check out the link in the Maritime Athletic Profiles YouTube channel description. In the description of this particular live stream link. McDonald again in looking for it, trying to get some help there. Kai Nurse, who just checked into the game recently and looking for the ball. Now, Cameron sends it across the field, and only a PEI player there, and it ends up getting chipped back to the keeper, and Ethan Gosils will hang on. PEI again, haven't seen a whole lot of the other side of the pitch, but they've been hanging on, and it's still scoreless. That's what matters. Chipped back there by Turner Albert. Over for Babili. He sends it into the middle. Stopped nicely there. Trying to fight up through the middle. That was Shergill. So it'll be a free kick here for PEI. Into the 36th minute now. They'll just roll it back to the keeper, Gosils. And PEI just content to play catch in their own end. And I'm not sure about that strategy, considering that OSU is so quick to get onto the ball carrier and challenge for balls. Any kind of free ball attempt. There's a long distance shot, and Gosils has the dive, and why not? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and why not put a crack-on goal from distance, and it forced Gosils to make a save and to dive across to his left. Now Dabbit in traffic, got tied up with the defender, and they'll flag that down on the offside. And a PEI player, a little slow to get up, well behind the play, just to the side of the OSU goal. Ottawa South United and PEI tied 0-0. Had a great trip to Ottawa last summer. Took my daughter up. We spent several days there, had a magnificent time. We stayed in a hotel downtown, so it was within walking distance of most of the tourist attractions, and we took an electric boat ride on the canal, and we took here in Halifax they call it the Harbor Hopper, but it's one of those redone old World War II troop landing vessels that can go on land and in the water, and it was pretty cool driving through Ottawa and then over on the other side, on the Quebec side, and then down into the water. But yeah, it was a wonderful time in Ottawa, and it's pretty cool that the Ottawa South United Club is down here in Halifax playing in this event. There's a long ball through. Trying to catch up to it there was Torrin Kelly. Nice sliding tackle there from Dexter Great. Soft little toss in. So again, time ticking away here into the 38th minute. 0-0 your score. Throw in. Headed nicely there by Rana. Nice long ball through. Trying to corral it there was Luca Harding. Trying to settle it to make something happen, then it goes out of bounds. Just around midfield over on the other side. Now, that'll bounce. Dexter Great in front of the goal. Now he'll backpedal away. Meanwhile, the ball being moved back on that far side of the pitch. They'll roll it back again and regroup. Back it goes. This is Hawley. Bo Hawley, head up. Comes to the near side for Great. Dexter Great. Little shuffle off to his left. touch pass over to Rana. We'll go to the back line again. OSU trying to come on the attack here. Shergill pushes it forward. Now there's a run down the left wing. Crossing it in, and the keeper, Go-Seals, was there. Right idea. Go-Seals read it and came out to catch that cross. PEI again looking to work that ball out of their own end. Get something going here. They haven't really been able to solve the attack of OSU to this point as we play into the 40th minute. They'll come back again. Hawley from the back line up towards Cameron. Cameron gets pressure there, gets shoved off the ball, does Cameron. As Dabbitt came in aggressively. Now nice little spin move there, back again to Cameron. Cameron for Dexter, great, chips it forward. Great, stumbles a little bit now, tries to run onto it. Tries to head it forward, reaches in, and the ball all the way back down the pitch. And we hit 40 minutes exactly played in this match. Now they've frozen the clock at 40, but again, I was told that the U17 bronze medal would be 45 minutes, so I'm not sure why the game clock is stopped running, but we'll just carry on and keep calling the game until the referee tells us not to. Here's Rana now. This could look good. This could look good. Shot along the turf. Big save by Go-Seals. Big pressure from OSU. They're on it again, turning and firing. Great work by Shergill. Again they try. Coming in waves now is OSU. And definitely OSU on the front foot big time. Really bringing it to PEI. PEI just hanging on right now. Again, OSU in traffic. Well, they've started the game clock up again. So, little discussion there as PEI will line up this free kick. Trying to chip it forward. Taken neatly off the chest there by Babilly to settle it down on that first touch. Here's Dabbitt now, trying to work around that staunch OSU defense. And again, OSU gets to that ball, and they'll work it down the field. Here's Dexter Great trying to make a run now. Dexter Great gets nudged off the ball. Solid defensive play right there by Kai Nurse. Kai Nurse, big defensive play there, angling off Dexter Great, who looked to possibly get himself in on goal. Great angle to the ball and the ball carrier by Kai Nurse, number 6 in red. Either side, definitely you don't want to give up a goal now this late in the half. I think certainly for PEI it would be somewhat of a moral victory of sorts should they get to halftime 0-0. I think certainly OSU perhaps deserves a little better fate on the score sheet with the way they played this opening half. However, that's the game, that's the way it goes. It's 0-0 on the scoreboard, and that's what matters. Here's OSU trying again to dance their way in. Back it comes now once again to the steady Bo Hawley. He'll roll it back to Aaron Newman. It's good just to check on Aaron, make sure he's still awake back there. He hasn't seen a whole lot of action really in this half, not a whole lot directed his way. Up it goes now for Cameron. Cameron gets by 2 defenders. Cameron now puts a bit of speed on, gets it into the middle. Little ball chipped forward. Can Kelly get there? Torrin Kelly tried to make a run. Dexter Great now comes over to have a look, and the ball goes out of play. Into the 43rd minute. There's a long throw in. There's Torrin Kelly. Not much time left in this opening half. 0-0 your score. Prince Edward Island and Ottawa South United. Bronze medal on the line here. on a Monday evening, natal day in Halifax. Hope you're enjoying your day and your evening, wherever you're tuned in and watching this. Great to have you along for Maritime Athletic Profile's continuing coverage of this Youth Canada Cup. In on it now. McNutt tries to get it forward. A chance at goal, and it just goes off to the side. Dangerous there was Luca Harding. He was in with McNutt, and wouldn't that have been something if PEI could have tallied a marker there after the way that this half has gone for them. However, some good coverage by the back end of OSU after their keeper kind of got out in no man's land, and the ball goes harmlessly into the back of the goal. But we will have a set-piece corner kick here into the 44th minute. There you see, in tight, Dabbit, Babilly, the usual suspects for PEI, sent into the box, and OSU calmly will just clear that up the pitch. Now Gokul, one of the substitutions in this first half for PEI. PEI trying to work it in with Nguyen. And I guess that's the end of the first half. So an entertaining first half. Certainly more possession for OSU. PEI bent. They didn't break. So after one half in this bronze medal game with the boys U17 division, Prince Edward Island and Ottawa South United deadlocked 0-0. We'll take a quick break. Second half action of this bronze medal game coming your way in just a couple of minutes. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles.
It is often thought that glory is a matter of fate. But the truth is, no one was born a hero. It's an everyday journey. There are no shortcuts, no perfect scenarios, no days off. Things won't always go the way you expect. Sometimes you may ask yourself, why me? Why now? But overcoming challenges is part of the game too. It doesn't matter how strong your rival is or how hard the game gets. Doesn't matter if all eyes are on you or if nobody's watching. And if you're forced to improvise, show everyone there are no limits to what you can do. In that moment, nothing else matters. Your time is now. When passion runs through you, become your own hero.
Nova Scotia, Canada's ocean playground. And on the water, sand, grass, and rocks, play is exactly what we do. For us, play is a way of life. Any way we can find it. We skate the ice, sail the waters, we run the land. We love to play. Yeah, we're pretty good at it too. So when we gather at the same place Nova Scotians have gathered for decades, we aren't just watching a game, we're celebrating our spirit for sport. We are the Halifax Wanderers, playing on the rugged landscape that shapes us. This is our home, and this is our team. Let's go Wanderers.
This week, check out our sale for the Canada Youth Cup. We have lots of different options from t-shirts to long sleeve shirts to hoodies. This is one of Canada's premier national showcases and an event people look forward to every year. Get yours today.
Teams back on the pitch for the second half of this U17 boys bronze medal game. Prince Edward Island taking on Ottawa South United. PEI wearing the red with white trim kit, and OSU the white with blue. PEI will now go left to right on the pitch, OSU right to left. 0-0 your score. OSU had the majority of possession and field position in that first half, but as I've said previously, where it really matters on the scoreboard, still no ice broken. We are still 0-0. Just waiting as the shadows get long here now at Wickwire Field, coming up just about 7 p.m. Atlantic time. That ball forward, headed away. I would say for our gold medal game, we'll probably be under field lights for at least part of that game. But we're still under natural light here again as the shadows start to get quite long in the early evening as the days get shorter as we work our way through August. That ball sent down the right side. OSU now has some traffic in front. Can they cross it in? They take it along the goal line. And Dexter Great tried to work it in front. He had a couple of teammates there hanging out and just couldn't quite find them. Corner kick now from the far flag for OSU. Good opportunity here early in this second half. Right onto the head of Shergill and just headed it wide, so a well-taken corner. And Arian Shergill right at the corner post, the far post, just couldn't get the direction on that header. So PEI will regroup from their back line. Ball forward. This is Gokul. Good challenge there from Shergill. Trying to work around there is Nguyen. PEI will regroup to the back line. Fed forward now. There's a little chip. That went off the back of the head of an OSU player. He didn't even see it coming, but it hit the back of Nicholas Doe. PEI player falls. Here's a chance now. Shot along the ground. And Rana didn't get as much pace on that as he wanted, but right idea, put the ball in toward the goal. Number 5, Huzaifa Rana. PEI again. As I said in that first half, they bent, but they didn't break, and that's what matters. Here's Rana again. Tries to find Dexter Great. Bertik Serzin in there as well. He wears 95. Crossed in, trying to get a foot on it. There was Torin Kelly. He was there and just couldn't get the touch and timing that he wanted. Right idea, and Kelly looking skyward, knowing that that was a glorious opportunity. So a big chance early on right there for Torin Kelly and Ottawa South United. Goal kick now for Go Seals. Sends that forward, headed down as Doe took it off the forehead. He gets tripped from behind. Taking him down was Kai Diaz. And the flag goes up. And it'll be PEI ball. Had a chance to talk to some of the parents, family, friends from the OSU team. A lot of them, their first time in the Halifax area. By all accounts, they've been enjoying themselves, having a great time. And I believe I have encouraged at least some of them to try a donair before they head back to Ottawa. Ball at midfield. Working hard. Dexter Great tumbles down to the turf. And I was telling them the story actually about the original donair in Halifax, if you want to know where it all began. I interviewed the son of the dad who brought the recipe, Nicholas Nahas. He runs the operation now, several King of Donair locations, but the original KOD, King of Donair, that had the original donair recipe introduced to Nova Scotia and Halifax, is located on Quinpool Road in Halifax. It was opened in 1973. They celebrated their 50th anniversary last year, and there's lots of places where you can get really good donair in Halifax, but if you want the originator, the OG of donair, that would be King of Donair on Quinpool Road, as they tend to Nate McDonald, who's down on the turf. So while they take care of Nate, I'll step aside for a moment. Time marches on here in the second half. Still no score between PEI and OSU. It's the boys U17 bronze medal game. Applause go up now as Nate McDonald is helped over to the sideline. So I'm not going to guess at what happened to Nate, but just given the way they're gingerly helping him off the field, his return may be doubtful. We'll check and see. Hopefully everything will be okay with Nate McDonald, number 2 for this PEI squad. Game back underway. This could be a chance now. Tried to get it through. Just a little too much pace on that as Aryan Shergill tried to work his way in. Right back the other way. Look at Shergill again. All over the ball right now. This is Easton Eng. Back there to Sawyer Hebbs. They'll just work it back to the keeper. They'll go off to the right side now. Giving chase over there, Harding for PEI. Up the line. Could this be something developing now for OSU? And on the ball is Cameron. And it goes out of play over on that far side. keep an eye on 15 in white, Torrin Kelly. He's got that feel that he just might put one in the back of the goal here. He's had a couple of chances. He's been around the ball a lot. You just get that sense. Dexter Great now making a run, pushes it forward. Dexter Great. Can he get it across? Oh, trying to get in front of Shergill. It's stopped. It's underneath the player. The ball is jammed. Another chance. They score! Dexter Great. And look at the celebration. And why not, young man? Cartwheel your way to a 1-0 lead for OSU. What a scramble in front. Seconds ago, I mentioned that it had the feel that Torrin Kelly may get one. Well, that ball right in front, glorious opportunity for Aryan Shergill, and it seemed like the ball was just stuck for a long time, like almost frozen in time, as a couple of PEI players were trying to freeze the ball underneath them. PEI tried to freeze it. OSU, much to their credit, kept battling, and finding the ball on his foot was Dexter Great, and he was great, and his celebration was great. And OSU has finally broken the ice. So Dexter Great gets the first goal of the game and has Ottawa South United in a lead, much to the delight of their faithful here in attendance at Wickwire Field. Just what a scramble in front, and I thought that PEI had recovered and had frozen the ball enough where they might be able to just move it somehow, get it away from their goal, but OSU stayed on it, and Dexter Great finds the back of the net. And Shergill, I mentioned he's been all over the pitch. Look at this work now by Easton Eng. Fancy footwork, gets it back to Hebbs. Hebbs chips it crossfield to the goal scorer, Great. Dexter Great. He has the ball on his foot again. Great. There's number 15, Torrin Kelly. Kelly sees a player. It's Shergill heading to the front. Now there's another loose ball over top of it, trying to get the ball free. Shergill has it. It's blocked down by the back line. Another chance blocked away, and PEI able to clear. Anxious moments, stunning play right in front of the PEI goal. And it was Dexter Great who started all of that from the right side. Wearing number 70 for OSU, slides it over. They'll work that ball down now. And there is the first card of the game. So the PEI player is booked. I didn't catch the number on the back of the PEI jersey, but it is a yellow card for PEI on that aggressive tackle that sent Dexter Great tumbling down to the turf. So it has been a relentless attack here by OSU. So Dexter Great and Torrin Kelly will head over to the OSU bench. Michael Best into the game, 81 for OSU. So lots of fresh legs. Ibrahim back into the game. Tristan St. Denis as well for OSU. Free kick. Into the box. Nice header. St. Denis from the side. So St. Denis just checks into the game and has a close encounter with the ball up tight to the PEI goal. Ethan Goseals sends it down for PEI. Here comes St. Denis now. Dishes off to Ibrahim. Ibrahim trying to turn away, get a shot, and it goes off the defender as Kyan Court had it go off of his foot, not a play. OSU on the ball again. PEI on the back foot here, trying to find a way to get some kind of offensive cohesion. Best tried to push it forward. That goes off of Diaz. Kai Diaz. Works it over there for Harding. Good play there. Trying to work in with it now is Monroe for PEI. But again, OSU covers up and clears away. OSU sliding tackle there and a good one, taking the ball away from Sheargill. And through all of this, PEI has to take some comfort in knowing that they're still just down by a single goal. Here's St. Denis now, looking to make a run off the feed from Rana. Now Rana takes over. What a shot from Rana! It was a sharp angle, but he forced Go Seals to rise into the air and tap that ball away. A great effort there by Hazaifa Rana. A wonderful effort. St. Denis first, then Rana. OSU keeping the pressure on here, trying to double their lead. Currently it's just 1-0. There's another ball crossed into the box. St. Denis tried to get a shot away, and it's cleared away just before it gets to the goaltender as Hudson Haltley came in just to clear that ball away. Go Seals has had a lot of help from his friends in this second half, clearing attempts away from the front of his goal. Now a corner kick just to our left from the near corner. This will be Nicholas Doe. He'll settle it. Now they'll rush toward the goal. Toward the far post. The header just tipped over the goal by Gold Seals again. And there's the length of Tarek Ibrahim coming into play. Lovely ball from the corner. And several OSU players were rushing to the spot where they knew it would be. And Ibrahim rising into the air. And another corner kick from the same area. Here we go again. Wash, rinse, repeat to the far post. And this time Go Seals read it perfectly and grabs it. PEI needs some kind of break here. They need to get something forward, just something to make them feel better about their game, and OSU just won't allow it. PEI really being bottled up. OSU so aggressive on any 50-50 balls or even loose balls. OSU really playing aggressively. That ball goes out of play right in front of Michael Best over on the far side for OSU. Off the throw in. Back the other way, and that hit the foot of Kai Diaz. Throw in for OSU. Up towards Ibrahim, stepping in to head it away was Kyan Court. There's Ibrahim in a crowd. Can he weave his way through? No, PEI able to clear it away. Nicholas Knights in there. Now Searson works it back into the middle, onto the foot of Nguyen, who steps into it for PEI, trying to send away Monroe. And out comes the keeper to clear it away. Back again to the keeper. Hammers it downfield. Kai Nurse heads it back toward the OSU end of the pitch. Far side now, OSU tries to work ahead. There's Doe. Nicholas Doe sends it up, trying to connect with Ibrahim, but a little too far and offside. Who might be the player for PEI who can light a spark and give PEI some energy here down the stretch through all of the power and pressure from OSU? Still just a 1-goal lead for Ottawa South United. PEI still in this one. And they'll call the foul, so that'll be PEI ball. Bronze medal on the line here in this Youth Cup, Boys U17 match. Our gold medal game, the final game of this event, takes place just after this one. Here's Rana, taken away there by Nurse. Up it goes now, OSU. They'll come near side for Eng, Easton Eng. Little touch forward for St. Denis. St. Denis, couple little touches, then passes off to the right. Stepping into it there, that was Searson. Up into the middle of the pitch. Now this could be something for PEI. Rolling it forward. Play looks onside, no flag. And the keeper again steps up to clear it away. That went off the head of Court for PEI. Court gets it back. Up he goes now towards Diaz. Diaz trying to get around the defender, and the ball will go out of play.
Relax, Devin, relax.
There's a throw in. Chipped up high. A couple of players getting a touch on it now. Bounces down toward midfield. OSU again up towards St. Denis. St. Denis wide down the left. Gokul right there keeping an eye on St. Denis. St. Denis now has two on him. St. Denis into the middle. Chipped over now for Eng. Eng all alone. And they're going to call it on the offside. The flag goes up. OSU looked to be developing something good there with Eng down low on the left. But the flag goes up, and it'll be a free kick for Prince Edward Island. Up towards the OSU end, headed down there neatly by Hebbs. Now PEI heads it back the other way. Nifty little back heel there from Monroe. Cheeky little play as he sets up Diaz. Diaz trying to get himself free, and great defensive play there. Coming back to swat the ball away was Michael Best. And that's as good as PEI has looked offensively in quite some time. Nice play developed there. Couple of nice little touches. And before Kai Diaz could get something toward goal, some good defensive play by OSU, specifically Michael Best. Set piece now, corner kick for PEI. Henry Nguyen will take it. And let's remember, PEI still only trail by one. Lofted in front, punched away, and OSU gets on it quickly. It's still free. There's a big shot from Nurse, and he hammers it over the goal. He struck that from the top of the 18-yard box and sent it just high. Well, that's the kind of havoc that a set piece can lead to. And that's a couple of really good chances here in the last few minutes for this PEI squad. So a hydration break now, and I'm sure both coaches and coaching staffs will have a quick chat. OSU will probably say, hey, let's tighten it up a little bit here. It's still just a one-goal lead. And if you're the PEI coaching staff, it's like, you know what? We've been bending. We haven't broken. We've had a couple of good chances. We still got plenty of soccer left to get the equalizer. So, hydration break, coaches chat. We'll be back in just a moment. This bronze medal match led 1-0 by Ottawa South United over PEI. So, coming out of that hydration break, we're into the 63rd minute of this 90-minute match. Still plenty of time for PEI to work with here. OSU, just the one-goal lead. And a goal scored by Dexter Great here in this second half on a mad scramble right in and around that PEI goal, and it ended up coming over to Dexter Grant, who made no mistake, deposited it in. And if you have a chance, and I'm sure Maritime Athletic Profiles would take a clip and show the goal and the celebration, a full-on backflip from Dexter Great. Here's St. Denis now for OSU, being challenged there by Haltley. Monroe in having a look. So perhaps a little energy now for PEI after the couple of chances they have. Look at Monroe trying to tightrope right along the goal line. It's still in play. Look at Monroe. And it's still in play. Monroe doing yeoman-like work there for PEI. Number 9 in red, Harrison Monroe, doing good work. That'll be a throw in, though, for OSU. Taken quickly. Here's Rana. Trying to work forward. Takes it neatly off the chest. Rana working forward now. Tries to send that ball through to an on-rushing Ibrahim, but it was broken up nicely now. This is Nguyen. Into the middle. Broken up as Best steps into it. Now OSU trying to come on the attack again with Shergill. PEI takes it right back. Here's Monroe again, trying to break free. This is Monroe, taken down. All eyes on the referee. And they're going to call the foul. And the question is, where did the foul occur? And it looks like he's doing it just outside the box. Mere inches or even centimeters, the difference between a free kick and a penalty kick. As soon as Monroe went down, all eyes went to the match referee to see what the call would be. Well, this might not be a penalty kick, but this is a very, very dangerous area for a free kick, and it's going to be Cohen, Turner, Albert. A big moment, perhaps the biggest moment in this match so far for the lads from Prince Edward Island. So a couple of substitutions coming on here just to add to the anticipation and the drama of this free kick. So a couple of subs come on here. Meanwhile, Cohen, Turner, Albert for Prince Edward Island, waiting, the drone hovering just above, taking live shots from drone operator Clark Swim. Another one of the great producers here at Maritime Athletic Profiles. So a huge moment here. Here it is. To the line. Big save. What a save. The rebound. Kicked away. Oh, my. Aaron Newman. 10 bells times 2. Had to make the big save on the initial free kick from Cohen, Turner, Albert. And then the rebound was right there. And blocking the door was Newman. Tremendous goalkeeping. Well, he may not have been overly busy so far, but called upon right there. 2 huge saves. Corner kick coming in. PEI again trying to get it in toward the goal. Some extra wind in the sails now of this PEI squad. And there's again Monroe in lurking around. So PEI all of a sudden has had a momentum switch here, and they've been able to get a couple of good looks on goal, and none better than that free kick taken moments ago by Cohen, Turner, Albert. The initial shot saved, the rebound save even better. So OSU, tip of the cap to the goaltender. Here's St. Denis now. Trying to feed it through for Rana. Broken up, away with it now comes Harding. In the middle there for Nurse. Now Diaz. In a crowd, Diaz working past a few defenders, gets it off to the left. This is Babili. Babili now through a crowd doing some work here. And finally taken away by Michael Best for OSU. Babili back on it again. PEI definitely has a little extra spring in their step now. They've had some chances. I think they feel a little more confident in their game. OSU just a little on the back foot now. Plenty of soccer left to play here. That's headed down. Now I believe when they started the game clock for this second half, they had 40 minutes. Should have been 45. So if my math is correct, and I don't like doing math on the fly, I believe we're into the 38th minute here of this second half. Excuse me, the 28th minute. See, I hate doing math on the fly. Too much pressure. 67 minus 40. Yeah, that's 27. All right, we're into the 28th minute. So again, that, you know, we're playing a 45-minute half, so plenty of time left here for PEI. A little bit of a regroup needed here for Ottawa South United. And that's been the thing through all of this. It's just still the one-goal game, and PEI well aware of that, and I'm sure their coaches have been reminding them as well. Hey, gang, We're just down by 1. This is Neitz. Goes back to the keeper, Go Seals. And let's think about that flurry not long ago where it was 1-0 and there was a mad scramble and it was several PEI players in behind their keeper who kept the ball out. That was a huge moment. That would have been 2-0. Very different game had that gone in. As it stands now, into the 29th minute of this second half, 1-0 your score. You can feel the tension on the pitch and here in the stands. A race for it now. Bobilly trying to get there ahead of Best. And how about, speaking of saves, how about just seconds ago on that free kick, the initial save and then the rebound save by Aaron Newman, the keeper for OSU. Massive back-to-back saves right there, keeping it 1-0 for his squad. Now PEI again, sliding it through, trying to make a run. This is Monroe. He's been dangerous all game long. There's another shot. Keeper down, and ball cleared away. Again, PEI knocking on the door, and Newman shutting it. Now St. Denis has Rana with him. Rana now trying to make a run against Neitz. Rana, stutter step, trying to get around the defender Neitz to the goal line, and that'll roll out. And now the question is, goal kick or corner kick? I think it's going to be a goal kick for PEI. Good run there from Hazaifa Rana. Not sure what the discussion is here, as the referee calling over one of the PEI players. Having a little chat, okay. Kyan Court gets the chat from the match official, head referee. And the sun now has kind of ducked away behind buildings. So it's a shadowed field now. I would expect the field lights to probably kick in pretty soon here at Wickwire Field. PEI now up ahead for Harding. Harding for Monroe. Monroe's trying to split the middle. Monroe taken down. And again, we're going to see what the call is. It's going to be a yellow card shown here. So I'm not even sure what player the referee is booking right now. A couple of players were in there as Monroe was making the run. Monroe tried to split through 2 defenders. And I'm not sure who the booking is for. Rana was there. So anxious moments again. And there, a little shove as temperatures rise a little bit here. The referee will want to keep a close eye on that, as Kai Diaz didn't like what was developing. So again, just outside the 18-yard penalty area. A big free kick coming again. Aaron Newman was huge last time this happened. Can he rise to the occasion one more time? PEI looking for the equalizer here into the 32nd minute. There's the shot away through a crowd, diving and grabbing it is Newman. I think the pace of that got slowed a little bit as it was deflected on its way through. Changed direction, but again, great focus by the keeper Newman to track it and gather it. So again, a dangerous free kick, and Newman keeps the door shut here, and PEI still looking for that equalizer. A great match being put on here between Prince Edward Island and Ottawa South United. Quality soccer being played here on a Monday night at Wickwire Field on the campus of Dalhousie University in Halifax. Here's Rana trying to get it forward to Ibrahim. Ibrahim chips it ahead now. Trying to run onto it is Matisse Tucci. Now Rana, look at St. Denis. St. Denis lurking. Rana goes back to Tucci. Into the middle for Ibrahim. Couldn't get a clean look. St. Denis is there. Denis cut to the inside, takes the shot right into the waiting arms of Go Seals. Good pressure from OSU. Great goalkeeping from PEI Go Seals. Again, that ball sent in long. That'll bounce into the pebble. Play into the 34th minute here. That goes off the head of number 70, Sawyer Hebbs. With all the opportunity and chances at both ends, still hard to believe only one goal scored so far in this match. And it came from Dexter Great. Now PEI trying to find a way through again. Neitz sends it forward. Bounces back toward Neitz again. Now Ibrahim has St. Denis with him. Ibrahim got tangled up there, and Ibrahim goes down. They'll call the foul on PEI, and that'll be a free kick for the Ottawa South United side. Nicholas Doe will take it here. He wears 58 for OSU. Doe sends it in towards the area. Nurse heads it away. Comes back to Eng. Tried to feed it forward. Cleared away, and that'll roll out of play. So Easton Eng with the throw in. Up towards St. Denis. Back to Eng. Eng goes to the back line now. Hebbs forced to go all the way back. Monroe watching him closely. Eng again along the sideline, being pressured there by Harding. Up toward Nurse. OSU trying to clear it out. Headed forward there by Haltley. And that's going to go out of play. So you certainly get the sense that a little bit of the momentum has swung to the pendulum of PEI. Substitution here. Bartek Serzin heads off the pitch. Into the 36th minute. So less than, just a little over 9 minutes to play. Here's Monroe. Monroe has been a thorn in the side of OSU all game long. If anyone on PEI were going to score, you get the sense that it would be number 9, Harrison Monroe. Throw in here for OSU. Clinging to this one-goal lead in the bronze medal game for the boys U17 division. Down the pitch it goes. Now Ibrahim will make a run. Ethan Main trying to get there ahead of Ibrahim, and he does. And he'll just slide it over to the keeper. Go Seals. Sends it up. That goes off the head of Turner Albert. Now to the other side. Chipped up to midfield. Harding gets in there quickly, but OSU will pick it up, looking to come back the other way. Ball turned over, taken back neatly there by Doe. Now look at Monroe. A little too much pace on that as it goes to the keeper. Newman sends it all the way down the pitch. Court working with it now. This is Court in a crowd. Taken away by Tucci. Now down the right side. This is Cameron. Cameron lays it back. Trying to get it in toward the goal. Trying to cross it in now. Back up high it goes. There's a shuttle on the turf. And gathered up there by Ethan Gosils. And he will pound it down the pitch. Takes a high bounce there. In looking for it is Diaz. Diaz trying to split two defenders. Now Harding. Harding is there. Had it cleared away from him. Harding on the ball again. OSU loses it. Trying to get that ball forward was Court. Now back it comes to PEI. PEI feeling their confidence grow with every minute here as we work our way deep into the second half. The tables have turned somewhat here in terms of who's carrying the play. And right now, after being on the back foot for much of this match, PEI has turned it over, or turned it around, I should say, and really is on their front foot now. But they still trail by 1. OSU still with that single goal lead. There's a ball forward by Cohen Turner Albert. Down the left side, this is Babilly. Monroe heading toward the front of the goal along with Haltley. Harding there as well. And a substitution coming now. The goal scorer, the lone goal scorer in this game, Dexter Grant, will check back into the contest. Time continues to tick away here. 39 minutes have been played in this second half. Free kick here from distance, but still dangerous area for a free kick for PEI. All the bodies heading inside that 18-yard box. Another anxious moment. Lofted in, sent in. Who can get there? Ball is loose. Rana trying to clear it away. Getting a foot on it there was Neitz. And the goalkeeper, Newman, again somehow tracked that ball with all kinds of traffic in front of him, and he hangs on. Newman, tremendous goaltending in this second half for the OSU keeper. St. Denis. Challenge along the sideline, and that's out of play. 40 minutes played, 5 to go. That's how long OSU has to hang on to capture bronze. That's how long PEI has left to at least equalize. And, okay. My math is off. I could have sworn there was 5 minutes left. These were supposed to be, I thought, 45-minute halves. I think I can only go by what I was told, which was that it was 45-minute halves. By my count, there should be 5 minutes left. They started this half with 40 showing, and now I think they're going to talk about it. I think, and they're yellow. They're showing a yellow card. Well, color me confused, because the round-robin games I did understand were 40, but then earlier today, Marvin Okello, who was calling games throughout the weekend, confirmed, and he did say that he checked and that he was told that the medal games were going to be 45 minutes. However, handshakes all around and a kind of anticlimactic end to this one, as I think most people thought there was still 5 minutes to go. However, the referee's whistle signifies the end, and that is it. OSU played a very good game and were in control for most of it. PEI was really pressuring for a good portion of that second half. They couldn't get the equalizer. They had several chances. Aaron Newman was fantastic in goal, made several stunning and electrifying saves for OSU. And that is it. It ends 1-0. Ottawa South United capture the bronze medal against a very game PEI side. So the boys U17 bronze medal goes to OSU. A hard-fought game. Congratulations to both sides. Well done. And OSU plays well. They capture the bronze. We'll step aside for a few minutes. Our final game of the weekend coming your way in just a little bit, and it will be for gold. Back with you in just a bit. Once again, Ottawa South United capture the bronze of the boys U17 division by a score of 1-0. Dexter Best score. My gosh, Dexter Great. That's his name. There's a Best, there's a Great. Dexter Great scored a great goal, the game-winning goal. And if you didn't have a chance to see it, watch the replay, because the celebration of Dexter Great is worth watching again. So Ottawa South United captures bronze. We'll be back in just a little bit with your U17 boys gold medal matchup.